I'm going to give a tutorial on stamping, everything that I know about stamping. That's a red iguana plate. They keep saying red iguana, but it says red guana. Anyways, a nail bestie of mine on here needed a little guidance. I'm not going to put her out, but I am going to show her a few things. This is how I learned a long time ago. I'd say about 5 years ago. I can't remember who I learned it from, but it was somebody on YouTube, naturally. I learned so many things from YouTube now. So, we're gonna get into it. First things first. What you're stamping with is important. You need to know if it's regular or if it's gel, because you have stamping polish like this. See how it's see-through? You can see right through it. Obviously, it's not going to cure by UV. And as soon as this hits the plate, before you even start to scrape, it's already drying. So by the time you get it on your stamper, it's dry. That's how fast this dries. So there will never be a pot of this type of stamping polish because it will dry. And now I have all these stamping gels. This is Rosalind, and then this is a Yanlu, whatever brand that is, Temu. These 4 came in a set. And I'd already had the black. So, but this set came with black, silver, white, and golden. These are stamping gel. Anytime you see that word gel, 9 times out of 10 it means it needs to be cured. It will not dry until you cure it. You do not want wet product on your fingernails. Even if you manage to get a top coat on it without smearing it, you better hope it cured under that top coat. That's all I got to say for that. But they act totally different. Like I said, once you pick this up, and if you're not quick enough to pick it up, it'll dry and you won't get a print. So you got to be ready with this. With these, I don't mean like super ready. You need to move pretty fast. Now with these, you can pick up from that same image 3 or 4 times before you need to take it off and start over. So first, I want to tell you about these stampers. This stamper, you just stamp it like regular. You know, you roll it on there. And no, you don't have to press down when you're rolling. Just like I'm just holding the weight of it and gently rolling. See, you don't see me pushing down at all. Matter of fact, let me try and show you sideways. You got the stamper. That will pick it up, just that gentle. Now, this is the type of stamper where once you pick it up, you screw this in, and you see the stampers being poked out. It makes the image bigger. Or you can go regular. Doesn't make it smaller though. I prefer clear stampers, like this one doesn't qualify because you can't see through it. This is 2-in-1. This was meant for French tips. There's dents in it, that's what I did use it for. And this one's clear. So when you have your image on there, you can see the nail where you want to place it. This is my favorite kind of stamper. No guesswork. Never, ever clean these off with alcohol or acetone unless you can prove, it says it, a lot of them say it, but that you can actually prove that it is alcohol cleaning approved. I just don't take the chance. I always use this little lint roller. There's no need to take that chance if you have your lint roller. I don't even clean it off with soap and water. The little bit of cloudy that you see on it is where I buffed it slightly with a buffer. That's what they recommend to prime them. This one as well. You have other stampers. Got Olight. See, I got these because they were on sale. It's a clear jelly, but I can't see through it to know what I'm putting down. So, there's that one. And they also have hard stampers. Like this one that came with a little kit. It's not jelly, it's hard. It's not solid, you can move it. It's very hard, it's not jelly. And unless you're picking up a teeny tiny image, I don't recommend this at all. And then of course you have your short ones where they've made it clear so you can see what you're doing. And that one's metal, and then this one's plastic, and it's not clear. You can't see what you're doing. It's clear pink, but you still can't see what you're doing. So, wait a minute. Oh no, I'm sorry, I used this for stamping at one point. And see that? This is what happens to your stamper when you use alcohol. It's unstampable usable. It breaks it down, and that's from alcohol only. Nothing else. That went in the trash, it's no good anymore. You only want to clean your plate with acetone. Not alcohol, but acetone. See, you can still see a little gold right there where I used alcohol. And since I have on acrylic nails, I don't want to touch it, so I'm using this. Just come back, that was solid. I mean, that was regular stamping polish, so I can just get it right off of there. Didn't notice that till just now, but now it's all clean. Make sure there's no debris on your plate when you start. Another issue is some people feel like you need to stamp on matte polish. Maybe they do. And then these are not matte. I just put the black and the white on there, Zige, and that's all I was going to do to those. I will wipe too with alcohol, see the difference, but I honestly don't feel the difference ever. Matte coat, not matte coat. Now if you're going to paint a picture on there afterwards, I recommend the matte coat on top to seal it in, because if it's regular stamping polish, using alcohol on it will wipe it off. However, if it's gel stamping polish, alcohol is not going to wipe it off that easily, or maybe at all. No, not at all, because acetone has to take it off. But you can seal it in with a base coat or a matte coat, whichever one you choose. So we're going to get started. I'm going to take one black and one white right here. I'm going to get a lint wipe, lint-free wipe. This is alcohol. I'm going to clear off the inhibition layer. These are only two I'll be doing this to show you. No, got some of that black on the white. Oopsie poopsie. Good enough. Alright. Now today we're using the same print every time, so you can see the difference. And I'll be using this stamper. This is my favorite stamper. First, we're going to use our stamping polish so I can show you how quickly it dries. I'm going to take this and put it across here. It smells like regular polish. Scrape it one time. That's it. I don't care what you see on here. And roll it. Okay, you've picked up your whole design. Didn't push down or nothing. And just with regular polish, you can just take your stamping card and lift it up with that. See, it's already dry already. That's how you can tell it's a regular stamping polish. It's already dry on there. And now this can sit on this stamper for however long. You just got to get it up in time, because this will come off on your nail. Even as dry as it is on here. I can just leave it here. Just like that. Clean up the stamping plate, do whatever I got to do. That's dry. Okay. And this is one that I just wiped. Let's get you in closer. Okay. Let's try to get you in closer. Gloves ain't helping. This is one I just wiped. It's not matte. It's just, I wiped it. And you see how you can see where you're going with this? I'm just gonna go straight down. Don't even have to roll it. That's it. It's dry. It's done. Top coat, you're done. It's not gonna smear because it's dry. See? That's done. Any leftover? That roller? Gone. Now, we're going to take our black stamping gel. Notice I said gel. Need us a brush. Take us a little bit of this. You don't need a whole heap and bunch of it. Okay, like that much. I'm hoping you're seeing this. I like to make sure it gets in all the creases. It's not like you only have one shot at this, because it's not going to dry until you cure it, so you can keep manipulating it all you want. Okay, one good scrape. Now, you're going to see all those streaks on there. Don't scrape it no more. Again, gently roll it over it. There's your image. Now the problem with this is you need to stamp semi-quick. I'll tell you why. The longer it sits on this jelly stamper, the more it spreads, because it's gel. It shrinks, not spreads. So you want to go ahead and get it on there. Now you're going to roll this one on gently. You see that little streak through there? That's because of one of these streaks. Now you can either go in there and clean it up, or you can risk the chance of lightly scraping over it. Now, with the gel, you can just get it off on the paper towel because it's wet. And at the very end, lint roller. Get that residue off. But I can go right back in, stamp me off another image. Now these I have not wiped with alcohol. That's just right after the polish. Now I'm going to go straight down this time. See? Another image. But you see these little holes in it. See those little holes? That's where the polish starts shrinking up because it's on this jelly stamper. Now, there is a way to get around that kind of. You have to buff this again. Now, since these are gel, they need to cure. You need a 60-second cure on those. You can't just keep messing with them. It's wet gel. Now, you can pick this up a third time, but naturally, the more you pick it up, the lighter it's going to get. I'm going to buff the top of my, see a buffer block? This is a 180 buffer block. Just the lightest. I mean the lightest. There, we buffed it. Now, take your lint roller and clean it off. You don't want to hit this with liquid. You don't want to put alcohol on it. You see what happens to those. Just push in there, make sure you get everything out and off. Now it's been buffed. And these have been cured. Now that they've been cured, they're not going anywhere. So your stamping polish should never smear, is my point. After you put it on, if it is a gel polish, cure it. Of course, it's not going to go anywhere. If it's a regular stamping polish, it won't go anywhere because it's dry before you even get it on the nail. That's the two stamping polishes that you have. Now, I had some tubes of stamping polish, and when I remember where I put them, I'll show you. But it's just stamping gels. It's not polish, I'm sorry, stamping gel. Now, here's the mat. It ain't gonna come out no different. Well, it'll come out a little different because I just buffed this, but other than that, it ain't coming out no different. Let's try our silver out. See how thick that is? And like I said, I like to make sure it's in every crease. I'll go all different directions. Now with regular stamping polish, you never want to swipe a second time. It's just gonna be so dry by the time you get through, you can't pick it up. So you waste your time wiping. Yep. And a light swipe to get rid of any smears. I see a little smudge there, but you're gonna have to just deal with it. And a light roll. There's our silver. Straight down. Silver. It needs to be cured. You know why? Because it's wet. clean that off. Like I said, you can go in and get you another pull off of this to get the silver, because it's still wet. These are just the basics to stamping. So I hope that helped, my little hotties. Do not cure gel stamping polish. It's just as bad as going with uncured regular polish because it's the same ingredients. You can also use mud gel to stamp. Mud gel and patting gel. Pat gel, stamp away. Well, until next time, bye my little hotties.